Hello guys and welcome to Draft Night. Well, we're starting off with Gary Gorman, our owner, saying hello ladies and gentlemen. Before we start Draft Night, I have some major news. If you guys didn't see it on Twitter, we've officially started a partnership with Velocity Pro Wrestling on Sunday nights with their shows featuring both our stars, including Jacob Wells and Chaos Intent and more. And well, we're very proud of that partnership, aren't we, Jason Todd?
Oh, we certainly are. It's absolutely huge from Ring the Bell Wrestling to have this major partnership going ahead.
Yeah, very important. And now, secondly, we will be bringing in a women's tag division starting Thursday. We will be having a tournament to find our first tag champs at State of Emerging. And in our main event tonight, both of these champs have been dominant and have been at my doors as to go for a Triple Crown. I have come with a solution.
Well, what could that solution be? I've been hearing all about these. The two people who want their shots.
Yeah, saying, well, in our main event, Sergio and Vaishon will be fighting a number contendership match for the Triple Crown. But if you win, you must give up your current championship and will hold a tournament for it to defend at State of Emergency. Good luck.
Well, that is a huge matchup for the main event. It's something you don't want to miss out on. You don't want to miss out on anything tonight.
Yeah, you do not want to miss out on anything here tonight. A huge draft night. And well, we're going to be having drafts after every one of these matches from both Apex and Battlefront. But first we got some crossover here. ZTK representing Apex here tonight, going against Battlefront's own Jacob Wells.
Yeah, what a matchup to kick things off here. Apex versus Battlefront. Well, who will get the first sort of momentum boosted for their various brand, and who can we see drafted to which brand? It's a huge night ahead.
Yep, a very huge night ahead of us here. Coming out first being ZTK, and well, ever since he's been with Kurt Angle, he's been on a pretty good roll. He's had his ups and downs, but right now he's going to be looking to try and fit some big impressions here, especially against maybe even getting drafted. He could make a good impression going over to Battlefront.
Yes, certainly could. You know, both gyms will be eyeing up the talent here tonight, very much so, and all the other talent. You know, thinking about who they want to get on their respective brands. It's a huge start ahead of drafting and seeing who goes where and how it shakes up each brand.
And it's going to be very interesting here. ZTK, for instance, he may be starting an Apex start here tonight, but by the end of the night, he could be going to Battlefront.
It very well could be, you just don't know. It's a very interesting night ahead.
And as well, coming out next, it is Jacob Wells, and well, he'll be looking to bring the Book of Wells here tonight, and well, maybe make someone change faith here.
As he's gonna look to try and do as well, indoctrinate some people to following his damned book.
Yeah, trying to follow that book.
I mean Dustin Weaver.
You got Dustin Weaver. Dustin Weaver, he used to be a scumbag. Now he's going to be following this Book of Wells. He's going to be following word by word. He'll no longer be a scumbag. He's going to be a greater man out of it. He's drinking the Kool-Aid so greatly.
Yeah, sure is drinking that Kool-Aid. I don't know if it's good Kool-Aid.
What do you mean it's not good Kool-Aid? It's from the Book of Wells.
Well, it does seem no better than, Zach Stunning and, short anyone they're a sin and trying to purge the world of sin. It's all about giving up your own free will. Just obviously doesn't want to be a scumbag and is giving up everything about him.
I mean,
him being a scumbag is what made him infamous in the independents.
Made him infamous, but it also made him unfriendly. No one liked him. Even Danny Six didn't like him. He could have helped him win against Zach Stunning, but he chose not to because he was a scumbag.
He may not have had, friends with him. You know what he did have on the independents? He had championships. Now it seems he could be giving that all up. But we'll see in this matchup if this damned book can help Jacob Wells defeated ZTK tonight.
Yes, it has a big drop kick to the side of the face of ZTK. And well, speaking of our partnership, VPW, this man, Jacob Wells, well known in VPW, multi-world champion there, and then intercontinental champion as well. And let's see if he can bring that Book of Wells well here tonight, and maybe getting a big win for his brand of Battlefront.
Yes, could be a thing. I mean, if Jacob Wells wins its undefeated Apex Star, maybe Randy Orton will think about trying to get Jacob Wells over to Apex. So look at this. Look at that power deadlift German.
Yeah, deadlift German suplex from Jacob Wells. But now ZTK though taking back control.
Could take back control. That's what ZTK's best at. He really has learned a lot under the tutelage of Kurt Angle. Just right, he's really changed his luck around.
Oh,
look at this.
ZTK, maybe looking at high flying.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! Huge from ZTK.
Absolutely huge from ZTK. Throwing caution to the wind. But you can see Jacob Wells fight back, and ZTK's on the wrong side of town because, of course, Dustin Weaver's also there.
Yeah, Dustin Weaver's also there, the man following the Book of Wells. I mean, ZTK not in a great spot right here on the outside, and Jacob Wells letting it be known to him.
There's all that big Northern Lights suplex with a counter by ZTK, now running back into the ring. So if you about maybe trying to get a count-out victory.
Yeah, could get a count-out victory. That wouldn't be uncommon here. We've seen a couple count-out victories. We've even seen some at our pay-per-view, of course, Soul Survivor, which just happened Sunday. But now we're here into...
Oh! That
Hammer on DDT.
He's put away people for this.
No!
Well, ZTK managing to survive. It just showed the quickness of Jacob Wells there.
Yeah, the quickness of Jacob Wells. But now, look at this. Has him locked in.
Into a pedigree, and now cover hook of the left hand.
Hand under the ropes. Not good for ZTK. But now, Jacob Wells looking to go up high.
Some high risk, and it will be high reward from the blockbuster.
But look at this. Smart to roll out of the ring by ZTK, but wrong side of the ring. Dustin Weaver right there to bring ZTK right back in for Jacob Wells.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, in most cases it would have been a smart move from ZTK to do that. In this case, Dustin Weaver right there to get him just back in the ring. And, well, ruin the hopes of ZTK.
Yeah, ruin the hopes of ZTK here, but now look at this. Jacob Wells trying to get him up, and now ZTK though finding his way out.
He's finding his way out. And now Jacob Wells taking him into the corner, and a big chop. Now stop there, and a drop kick. What a combination.
There's now a big jump buster there for ZTK. Looking to work over him here.
And we've seen also that before, the front flip. That's up at the hands. The hands. Oh, interesting. I mean, you're on Apex. Is the referee maybe? I don't know.
He might be a little biased, maybe trying to win over the favors of Randy. But now, look at this, Jacob Wells not able to get him though.
And then all hit with a nasty elbow shots. Big chop into the corner. And now look at these elbows once again from ZTK. It's all going up. He hits the moonsault anyway.
Yeah, he hits it anyway, hitting Jacob Wells. But now, cover. Close enough? No.
Not over. It's all big kick into the back though.
Now ZTK looking to go up, maybe feeling froggy here. But no, wait, Jacob Wells getting up, and he hits a big drop kick.
Yeah, Jacob Wells caught up, he turned around just to get hit in the face of those boots from the drop kick.
And the big boots, and now raining down the boots and into the face of Jacob Wells.
And just so wrenching of that arm. Grabbing the other one, just pulling at the digits.
Pulling on the fingers of Jacob Wells. Not looking good for him here. ZTK looking to put away Jacob Wells maybe once and for all. Bring home some Apex pride.
So, but Jacob Wells rolls out the way. Oh, and he caught him.
Oh, has him up.
A sit-up pile driver.
And now Jacob Wells starting to feel there. Maybe moments away of putting away ZTK. Missed it the first time and now hitting it here.
Well, ducks under. And a big clothesline.
Yeah, big clothesline here. Now a huge missile dropkick. Now through the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Jacob Wells picks up the victory.
Jacob Wells with a huge victory. It's not an impressive victory. And who knows, maybe Randy Orton will be impressed with this guy and maybe try and get him over to Apex. Who knows? Jake Wells picks up the win for Battlefront.
Yeah, Jacob Wells picking up the win. A huge win for Battlefront, but now we get to see what some of these draft picks are gonna be.
Yeah, who is going where? Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out here indeed.
Whoa.
Oh no, Violet Everett's getting attacked backstage by Casey Blade and Faith Hawkins.
What in the world is that all about? Well, I guess when they announced with the women's tag team titles, it seems that those two are with each other.
Yeah, but well, we're going to have to continue on here with Randy saying, hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the draft. With Apex's first pick, we will be choosing a man who just retired somebody, a guy with great technical prowess. We're, of course, talking about the man, Roy Pierce. Welcome to Apex.
Well, that is huge. And a great pick from Randy Orton to get Roy Pierce over to the Apex brand of this huge win at Soul Survivor.
Yeah, that huge win, retiring Jonathan Ray from RTBW, but now Brian Hansen, our first pick after that big win by Jacob, who will be taking on Monster, who is now without a team, and the only member of OG13 to stick around after the disband, Notorious GB3.
Wow, that is a huge pick from Battlefront to get the Notorious GB3 over to their brand. I wonder what happened at Soul Survivor. It may be the outstand of that group.
Yeah, it could very well be the outlier there. The big Monster Notorious GB3, and let's see what he's going to be bringing to Battlefront. But for now, we're going to be moving on as we're going to have Finn Sarkozy going one-on-one against William Jackson.
Of course, we've seen Finn Sarkozy in the Soul Survivor matchup, make his near presence felt, and now it is time for his singles debut.
And it's him to make his singles debut as well. Coming out first, it is, like I said, making his debut, Finn Sarkozy.
You see if Finn Sarkozy could get a big victory in his one-on-one debut matchup here. Now it was impressive in the Soul Survivor matchup. He couldn't win there, but tonight is a different story. Can he defeat William Jackson one-on-one?
Yeah, can you beat him one-on-one? Well, Finn Sarkozy, he's going to be looking to try and make a huge debut here tonight. Let's see if he can do a huge singles debut after not being able to do it at Soul Survivor.
That was a very cool match to even try and win on his debut. So, I think this is his real true debut here tonight, of course. A one-on-one matchup, and it's a big opportunity for Finn Sarkozy to really show what he is made of.
Yeah, what he is made of indeed. Finn Sarkozy looking ready to try and bring down here. A lot of pyro for him here.
Yeah, a hell of a lot. I hope we got the budget for this.
I think we do. I mean, if we didn't, why would we be doing it?
That is a very true point. And, with partnerships happening, well, it can only mean better things.
Yeah, it could only mean better things here indeed. As well, coming out next, it is William Jackson.
Now, well, the party man himself, William Jackson. You see if he can bring the funk to this matchup, but will ruin the singles debut of Finn Sarkozy. It's William Jackson. He's got all this dancing, this funkiness about him, but once the bell rings, he is a fighter. Don't be fooled by this look of his. He doesn't back down from a challenge. And we know him. For one time, you don't get a lot of blood on my suit.
He is known for that, and not usually known for coming out to no music. Very different style for him here tonight. Maybe
I know what's happening.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, you can't quite see it, but he's got those sound-reducing headphones in.
He's got the AirPods.
Yeah, he's got the AirPods, So whilst we can't hear what he's coming out to, he's jamming out.
What a heel.
Oh, goodness. What a maneuver.
he's only listening to music for himself.
I thought William Jackson was an alright guy.
He's a party
animal. What a dick.
He wanted to party for himself. Well, with that being said, though, Finn Sarkozy, though, looking to try and make a big debut against, a man that only wanted to dance with himself.
Looking at Finn Sarkozy, looks like there's more tattoo than there is body.
Oh, there might be. But, I mean, we don't know what's going on under the pants. That could be a clean slate.
We can keep it always. Oh my goodness! Codebreaker already straight out the gate.
Someone's saying it was a silent disco for William Jackson. Wait, Finn Sarkozy, look at him!
Oh my goodness, he's trying to frig out the big shots. Oh goodness, he crashes.
But it wasn't worth it, no reward.
Simple crash and burn is no good. But all flying right back from a big super kick.
Yeah, big super kick, and but now into an armbar. Looking to try and take out the arm of William Jackson. And just continuing on him.
But you could see that William Jackson's able to escape it, but no Finn Sarkozy.
Oh, wait, look at this.
Oh, Tiger suplex from Finn Sarkozy.
Tiger suplex, and now Finn telling William Jackson to get up.
What is he going for here? Oh, big insecurity right to the side of the head. And he's looking to finish things already.
Yeah, looking to finish things already. Oh, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Lights out. One.
Big shining wizards.
No.
But William Jackson able to kick out. The Finn Sarkozy hitting a big shining wizard there.
Yeah, big shining wizard now going up. High risk. Wasn't a high reward last time. But no! Again! No reward.
And no reward. Tries for a double moonsault. I mean, it looked beautiful, but it was just crash and burn once again.
Yeah, it was a great move, but even better execution by William Jackson, getting those knees up, stopping Finn Sarkozy from hitting that big move.
And now look at these big punches. Now,
and a big punch, but now Finn not looking good for him here.
Certainly not. No, has him. Brings him down, and that could be it for Finn Sarkozy. Now he's getting back up, though.
Yeah, Finn getting back up, but slowly. William Jackson allowing him to get up, a big scoop and a slam.
And William Jackson, and now look at this.
Hey.
No, I mean, it looked, impressive.
And now taking him down. But no, Finn Sarkozy missing there. And a big spine buster.
A double ace style spine buster. Now, Finn Sarkozy able to dodge out the way. And now, beautiful Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, beautiful Hurricane Rana. Finn Sarkozy looking to try and put this one away on William Jackson. Missing the kick, but hitting the second.
And that was just great wherewithal, great ring awareness to know immediately that he'd missed the first kick to maneuver his body for a second. Oh, yes, such impressive speed.
Yeah, great misdirection there by Finn Sarkozy, knowing, like you said, missing that first, but into the second. Now face buster there into the knee. 2, no.
Jackson once again kicking out, once again showing us survival instincts he has. But now Fitzoccosi looking to finish this, looking to get the victory. There's that kick again, and once again a knee to the face of the Shining Wizard.
1, 2, no. William Jackson able to stay alive.
And maybe Fitzoccosi couldn't get enough distance on it. Maybe could have got enough speed.
And a bit of a mess up here, but we get a bit of an outer view of what's going on here.
What the hell is going on here?
And out goes Fitzoccosi thanks to Jay Mercer.
Well,
you have a little.
What the hell just happened? Jay Mercer's a Battlefront guy. What is going on here?
I don't know, but he just took out Fitzoccosi and William Jackson taking advantage.
Front foot DDT and a big victory for William Jackson. Well, you know, shit happens.
Well, we saw it from the edit bay.
Those monkeys, I swear, those monkeys, we need to fire them all.
We need to fire those production monkeys, putting it to an outer image. But oh, look at us getting the party cup out with William Jackson.
What's in it? Can I have some?
Well, I think it's something that maybe it could be something that Jacob was Kool-Aid.
No, I don't want it then.
You don't want it then?
No.
Well,
no.
Randy now saying now time for our second pick. Considering what we just saw with Jay taking over, we will be choosing a great tag team that hasn't shined like they should. Of course, I'm talking about Hostile Takeover. Let's see them try and take over Apex.
Well, that is a big pick for Randy Orton, and I have to agree, yeah, kind of not always shining the way they should have, but a new landscape for them could be a huge moment.
Yeah, it could be a huge moment. And now Barnett Brennan saying, now with our second pick, we will be taking in Horus. After losing his Demon King, we will rebuild him here on our show of Battlefront, and he will be a new man. Just wait till you see what he's on the eve of greatness.
Oh my goodness, so I think that's another great pick from Barnett to Brennan and to getting Horus over to Battlefront. Some very interesting things could be happening there.
I think that's a very interesting thing. Could be happening there, telling that he's on the eve of greatness, and let's see what that's going to be entailing. But for now, we're going to moving on to women's action here, as we're going to see Brittany Blake going one-on-one against Faith Hawkins.
This will be an interesting matchup. Well, we see what Faith Hawkins done earlier in the show. It's a very interesting. Well, Chaos and 10 might be involved when it comes to Faith Hawkins.
You never know here indeed. Well, coming out first, it is Brittany Blake.
Let's see. Could it be Brittany Blake to get the victory tonight? It's a very impressive talent here, and could be a person who could find herself, switching brands. All took over. Of course, we've not seen any women switch brands yet. Of course, we've still got a long while to go.
We got a long while to go here indeed, but well, Brittany Blake, though, a great Apex star here. She'll be looking to try and take out Faith Hawkins, the invading Battlefront star, who, well, we saw try, well, not more than do, but take on Violet Edwards backstage alongside Casey Blade. But well, right now, here she comes, the knockout specialist, Faith Hawkins.
Yeah, of course, and we see what Faith was done on the show. Of course, at Soul Survivor, she had an opportunity to become the women's champion. Couldn't get it done, so it's time for Faith Hawkins to try and bounce back from that tough loss she faced. And each over Brittany Blake will certainly help in that regard. And also seeing it seems like a team formed with Casey Blade.
Faith Hawkins. She'll be looking to try and not only knock out Violet Edwards, but knock out Brittany Blake here tonight. And I'm getting a note here. Our next women's action later on tonight is going to be Amber Baker going one-on-one against Casey Blade. Let's see how that's going to do after what she just did to Violet Edwards.
yeah, that's gonna be a brutal matchup. I believe to be. Hammer Bagel will be certainly out for blood. After what she's seen happen to Violet Edwards.
Mission out for blood. Indeed, is now Brittany Blake looking to bring it here to Faith Hawkins, but now Faith Hawkins able to fight her way out of it here. Oh, leapfrog into a big boot.
Huge big boot, of course. Faith Hawkins here in a knockout special, so be looking to knock out Brittany Blake tonight. So she should be able to do it.
As now, as up and out, big punch to the midsection there. Now what is Brittany Blake looking to do?
Oh, has all try for Northern Lights, but no.
It looks like Faith Hawkins able to shift her weight just enough for Brittany Blake not able to lift her up then. But now Brittany Blake getting back inside the ring.
Inside and now, oh my goodness. Gut-wrench suplex and now into a dragon sleep, but no, it looked like Faith Hawkins did get her foot to the rope there. And now into a triangle choke.
Yeah, into a triangle choke here, but not able to get it. But now what is Faith Hawkins looking to do? No. Brittany Blake with a big reversal off the ropes. And no.
Oh, no. Oh, that looked like a bad landing for Brittany Blake for an attempted springboard.
Yeah,
with her knee there.
Now going for a big kick to the back into the cover. One. No, only on one count.
She's still one. Brittany Blake still got to find it, but I thought it could be really able to take advantage of that slip up on the springboard.
And now Faith, big kick onto Brittany Blake while she's down. But now Brittany with a huge backbreaker.
Nastiness from Brittany Blake. Say both these two fight with everything they have. I mean, of course, each represented their respective brands. All face first into the apron there.
Yeah, Faith first into the apron. Now Faith throwing her into the ring. And big boots.
What a huge boot. I mean, right now, could be seeing Battleford getting another victory here tonight.
It could be indeed, as Faith was working over the arm of Brittany Blake, but now, what is Faith looking to do?
If she's without discus big boot, that cyclone kill.
Doesn't get it. Brittany Blake had her well scouted and hitting the drop kick there.
Yeah, the drop kick, I think, right into the knee there. That was a great counter from Brittany Blake, and then a huge spear.
Out of nowhere, into the cover. Is this going to be two? No.
Just a 2 count. Faith Hawkins still got life in her.
Yeah, she still has life in her here. Taking out the knee. And into a huge Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, pretty much like a DDT, a spiking Hurricane or a Hurricane DDT is absolutely brutal.
Wasn't able to get her there. Faith Hawkins moving out of the way, but now has her up and into a gutbuster.
Oh, she's not done, and a senton to follow.
Now Faith Hawkins maybe putting this one away.
Maybe so. Oh, but no.
And has her up. Big kick to Brittany Blake. From Brittany Blake there to Faith Hawkins. And now, what is Brittany looking to do? Huge forearm shot into the ropes.
So interested Brittany Blake going for, some struggling here against Faith Hawkins, but now, oh boy.
Oh, what is she looking to do? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the suicide dive and Faith Hawkins crashing right into the barricade. I think it did move back a little bit.
Moving back into the barricade, but now Faith Hawkins, what is she looking to do? But now throwing her back inside the ring is Brittany Blake here. Oh no.
Brittany Blake in the corner, setting up for something big here.
Spear!
Another spear!
Cover! 1, 2, 3! And Brittany Blake picking up the victory over Faith Hawkins.
An impressive victory for Brittany Blake here tonight, defeating Faith Hawkins and getting one up for Apex here tonight. Very impressive performance by Brittany Blake.
Yeah, very impressive performance by Brittany Blake, picking up a huge victory over Faith Hawkins, a woman who could have been women's champion. But well, Randy now saying for our next pick, I feel after finding our new Demon King that we've been growing a lot of sinners. We will need someone to wipe them out, and no man's better than Zach Stunning. He will take away all the sinners.
Oh my goodness, this is a surprise from Randy Orton to say the least. But, well, who knows what this could mean.
Yeah, who knows what this could mean. Randy Orton picking up Zach Stunning. What a huge get there. But now, Burns Brain Hansen, for our third pick, we'll be taking a female who's been underutilized here in Apex. It's been a disgrace. But after a big win just now, we are taking her to Battlefront. We're, of course, talking about Brittany Blake.
Oh my goodness, well, the first woman to be drafted over, and it's Brittany Blake to Battlefront. And yeah, behind him, the pronoun we have to agree with him about that statement. And what a move for Brittany Blake.
Yeah, what a move for Brittany Blake, going over now to Battlefront. Big opportunities coming her way from Burner Brain Hannon. But we're going to be moving on as Alex Storm will be going 1-1 against Mr. Lethal Lottery Werewolf.
Another great matchup here. I mean, we've been seeing great drop picks and great matches, and the action just continues on.
And they're going to be continuing on here indeed as well. Coming out first, it is Alex Storm.
Let's see if Alex Storm can pick up the big victory here tonight against Mr. Lethal Lottery. Of course, Alex Storm, explosive in the ring, very technical, and quite agile too. And against Liam Wolf, it's going to be a very interesting match to say the least.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting match here to say the least. Indeed, Alex Storm representing Apex here, looking to try and get a big win over Mr. Lethal Lottery. Well, let's see if he can get that done here tonight. I mean, he's been on a roll recently, and let's see if he can continue against the man that could be a future world champion if he cashes in at the right opportunity and on the Triple Crown Championship.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in the right opportunity. It's actually could have made Soul Survivor last very interesting, but of course didn't see it labeled cash at any point. But I'll allude to it, something I've just thought about.
Yeah, he could have cashed in on Travis Turner, of course, our new.
Not even thinking about that.
Yeah,
I was thinking he could have cashed in on Sunny Sin after getting destroyed by Sergio.
Well, would you want to cash in on that? Because after what just
that
happened,
is very true. I mean, he could have, but it would have been very risky. Yes, he would have got the number 30 spot, but would the risk have been worth it? Or would he have been put in that situation because it wasn't him who lost that match?
I mean, I think from the stipulations of that match, it was the loser of that match. The title will be defended in the Soul Survivor. Maybe we will choosing not to do it.
Yeah, not to risk it.
But he could have done it at the end of Soul Survivor. He could have done it on Travis Turner.
Could have, but Travis Turner, he got in at number 28. He was still extremely fresh. Once the match was over, it may not have been worth it at that instance. Yeah. It's all about picking the right spot.
Yeah, picking the right spot. I think it might have been different if, say, the man that came out at number 15, his brother, Morgan Wolf, having the most eliminations, if he was the one to have won, coming in from number 15, he would have been very exhausted, and I feel like William Wolf would have had a perfect opportunity then. But from 28, I feel like that might have been way too late. He might have been watching very closely, seeing how long they were in that Soul Survivor.
I mean, one person I think in that situation who might consider cashing in is the number 30 spot. Certainly it's only because of the grueling match he went through, of course, with Sergio to put him in that situation.
Yeah, put him in that situation. I mean, he had time to rest. He was in the number 30 spot, but I mean, as well,
he wasn't
prepared. It wasn't enough. But well, right now, William Wolf looking to take charge here. But look at that big running knee from Alex Storm.
And of course, this could be a huge victory for Alex Storm to defeat Mr. Lever Lottery. I was going to say a lot for Alex Storm. He said he's been on, quite the run as of recent. There's another win here tonight. Will definitely, build his confidence and momentum.
Yeah, definitely would indeed. Is now, what is Alex Storm looking to do? Throwing him off the ropes, going down, and into a huge drop kick goes William Wolf.
A huge drop kick. Now, Alex Storm has the arm and dropping a knee down on it.
Oh, but a huge kick right to the face of William Wolf is now taken down. Oh, Alex Storm telling him to get up.
He's trying to get up, feeling very confident right now, but he can't get overconfident. Otherwise, an individual like William Wolf will certainly take advantage of overconfidence.
Yeah, he definitely will. I mean, we know what William Wolf is able to do inside the ring. We know what he's been able to do, especially picking up that lethal lottery. But now we're getting a huge deadlift, just German suplex there. But now Alex Storm, though, taking it to the outside.
Taking Lionel to the outside is where things can get very dangerous, to say the least. Where injuries can occur. The sights, very thin padding. You got all those weapons like the barricade, the steps, the ring post. All that other things could go wrong.
Yeah, but right into the steps, up to a 3 count here. Alex Storm, what is he looking to do? But no, William Wolf able to fight his way out of it, and he wants to get back inside the ring, and followed shortly by Alex Storm.
Yeah, Alex Storm, who takes advantage now, as he will hooked into a hammerlock DDT, the cover hook off the leg.
1, 2, no. But now, what is Alex Storm looking to do? Going up.
He's gone up high, look at the high risk, and it's high reward with the 450 splash.
Yeah, high reward here indeed. Now stepping back. Could he be looking to end the storm here? It's a huge super kick.
My goodness, and that could be William could have been knocked out as a cover.
1, 2, no!
William Wolf is able to kick out.
He is able to kick out there. Alex Storm taking absolute control over William Wolf here. But now into a shoulder tackle.
A huge shoulder tackle. And now, Storm into the arm.
Yes, now. Big DDT. But wait, right back up. That's Alex Storm into a drop kick now.
Yeah, kicked right back up and then a huge drop kick. And William Wolf was really caught off guard. And goodness. Shoulder tackle to the outside. We're back to the outside of the ring.
Yes, now throwing him back inside the ring and now just continuing on him.
William will fight back with a big knee strike though.
Yeah, huge knee strike by William Wolf. Is now huge kick to the midsection and now taking him outside.
And once again goes outside and oh no. That looked a bit low. I don't know where he needed him, but it didn't exactly look legal.
Alright, it looks like they were both trying to move there, but it ended up dodging each other.
Yeah, and Wolf with a high knee strike, I think it was whether for a super kick or something. Yeah, both dodging each other's attempted moves, but a big belly attack suplex on William Wolf. And now, oh no. Goodness, what a roundhouse kick.
1, 2, no!
Alex Storm able to kick out. It was not lights out for him just yet.
And not just yet. William Wolf maybe thinking to put him away here. Could be seconds away. He's still grinding, but why isn't Liam Wolf attacking?
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be a huge mistake. Now he is. He wasted too much time.
And now into the corner. But now into the tree of woe.
What has he got planned here? Oh, look at these knees.
Into the outer thigh there.
Yeah, out of fire. Got any because that definitely wouldn't have been illegal, but Alex Storm being smart and has him hooked.
And he's busted open. One, two, no.
Once again, Liam Wolf kicks up. Maybe that blood waking him up.
Yeah, could be waking him up there. Alex Storm. It's up a kick.
Oh, once again, this time, no. Surely it has to be over.
1, 2, 3. Alex Storm picking up the victory here.
A very impressive victory for Alex Storm. Defeats Mr. Lethal Leather and Liam Wolf and continues on his impressive run. Gotta think he could be a, heavily picked favourite to be drafted.
It could very well be a heavily picked to be drafted. Alex Storm has been absolutely on fire here in Apex. But what could he do on Battlefront? What more destruction could he cause if he was to get drafted?
Who knows, but impressive victory, but let's get some more draft picks.
Yeah, saying, well, there's also been 2 new signees, and we've been told to draft amongst them. Now this man, he's already been making some controversy in the locker room. Not all positive, but controversy makes cash. We're signing Kobe to here on Apex.
Oh, wow, my goodness. And yeah, if you'd hear about this controversy, we'll see what kind of things Kobe can do on Apex.
What can he do on Apex after that controversy he was doing in the locker room? But we're moving on though. Barnard Hand saying, what for Randy taking Kobe, we'll be taking the career a better choice. The current world champion of our new partner company. I am of course talking about Justice Stone, and I'm sure he will be making a big impact here immediately.
Oh my goodness, well that is also huge. And yeah, for Barnard Hand to get world champion of partner, that is a monumental draft pick.
Yeah, the champion of Ferocity Professional Wrestling. Well, guys, those are just 2 extra draft picks of new signees. They are still signing more, but we will also be signing a woman who could have been the women's champion Sunday. She's an absolute knockout specialist. It is Faith Hawkins. She'll be looking to knock her way into our division, and after helping Casey take out Violet, now we can make friends here in Apex.
Oh, wow, that is a big one from Randy on a very interesting pick. And, well, we'll see what Faith Hawkins can do on Apex.
Yeah, let's see what Faith Hawkins could do. But now, Barnett saying we will now also be signing a woman. We will be signing Frankie Gray. She will be taking it to the ring at Battlefront every time. Can't wait to see what she adds to the women's division down in Battlefront.
Yeah, I can't wait to see if Frankie Gray's a great pick for Battlefront. We just keep getting these amazing picks for respective brands. Who knows what these people can do?
Yeah, who knows what these people can do for their new homes. And let's see what sort of impacts they're going to be making. But whoa, we have a huge matchup in front of us here. An instant tag rematch here after the controversy of what was going on with Georgie Mack hitting the referee multiple times. Our great owner, Gary Gorman, looked at that footage and demanded a rematch. And well, guys, this is going to be Tornado Tag, Extreme Rules, anything go, no rope breaks, especially helping the Prestige.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, so yeah, there was so much controversy with that match at Soul Survivor. With the tag team titles on, yeah, the referee getting hit multiple times by Georgie Mack, which the procedures have been saying is the only reason that the boys were able to win the titles is through, Georgie Mack's consistent cheating.
Yeah, it's consistent cheating, But I mean, it was also a little bit of their own ring awareness, though, going for covers to way too close to the ropes, hands under the rope after the big finishing moves. I mean, it's a little bit of both sides, though.
It's a little bit of both sides. I can't really hold it against what the Prestige have been saying, but just down to the referee attacks. Many times when they could have got the win, but Georgia, taking out the ref. I'd say 2 of them were definitely accidental. There's a third that was very blatant.
Yeah, very blatant. Well, they're going to be looking to try and retain their tag team championships newly won on Sunday. It is the boys.
Let's see if the boys can do it. They can get the victory here tonight. If they can retain the titles, of course, it's a very different landscape. It is tornado tag. It is extreme rules. No tagging in and out. Just all 4 men in the ring at the same time. And weapons. Not only legal, but also very much encouraged.
Yeah, very much encouraged. And Chase looking very excited. Georgia Mac having to tell him, hey, get inside the ring. We got to get going.
Yeah, of course. They're ripping the merchandise of the boys.
Yeah, of course, you guys can pick that up in the merch store, or if you're in the arena here tonight, you guys can pick it up at the shop on your way out. The boys will be looking to try and retain their tag belts here tonight.
This will be an easy match. The Prestige team who are very angry and dead set on getting back with those tag team titles. We'll see if they can do it here tonight.
Let's see if they can get it done here tonight. But now the Prestige, they're looking to try and get back what is rightfully theirs, as they've been saying that attacks on the referees have been absolutely outrageous. And let's see if they will be able to do that here tonight.
Yes, I mean, the thing is, this is now Tornado Tag Extreme Rules. So the thing with this match is, the referee can't exactly, stop you or disqualify you if you actually attack him. He may abandon the match, but that's about it.
I mean, but you gotta be thinking here, though. Now, with this match being Extreme Rules, they can attack the referee going now.
Yeah, exactly. And the referee can't disqualify him. As I said, the most he could really do is decide, you know what? I'm sick of being attacked. I'm leaving this match. We'll have to get another referee out here. They'll probably look the exact same.
It might look the exact same. And but you gotta be thinking there, after what Georgia Mac did, I mean, yeah, he's a party boy, but what he did wasn't great for the referee. Is the referee going to be more biased towards the Prestige? I mean, Prestige, they're a little more old school, no flips, just fists. Well, these guys are party boys, and sometimes the party could have collateral damage like the referee.
It could do. I mean, as I said, the first 2 instances I could see as legitimate accidents. If the referee looked at the footage, he could go, okay, yeah, he didn't mean to hit me. It's just the wrong place, wrong time. But the 3rd time, George Beck leg chopped the referee, and he wasn't even aiming for the pin. It was so obvious it was the referee he was intending for, because he couldn't get to the pin in time. So it could be biased here tonight.
Could be biased. I mean, the entire referee corps could be biased. But right now, Matt Bailey having Chase Wild, but Chase Wild able with a big reversal.
But look at Scoresby on the outside with impressive strength to keep Georgie back up there. And that's suplex it, then bring it down.
Yeah, big fireman's carried by Georgie Mac on the outside. Chase Wild looking to try and take out Matt Bailey on the inside.
Oh, but Matt Bailey on the inside now into a tree of woe. What has he got planned here? Oh, goodness, just nasty knee strikes. So right now, Prestige are in control of the boys.
Yeah, Prestige in control onto the kendo stick. And 1, no.
Just a 1 count. Inside the Prestige should work it out to get those titles back. Feel that they were royally screwed over and want them back. You can see Chase Wild though. Oh, big drop kick. And oh no, Trevor tried with the chair. Chase Wild though, looking for high risk.
But well, we're gonna Chase Wild up, but no.
Oh my goodness, the strength.
Wait, Scott Osborne into a cover. One, no.
Oh, Judge Mac able to fight him off. See that impressive strength there from Matt Bailey to catch Chase Wild and then bring him down.
You know what I think happened? We see that the boys, they're not on their top performance here right now so far. We've seen the Prestige, for the most part, on top. I think after they're winning their tag goals, I think they may have partied a little too hard. And they may not be ready for this match.
Maybe they would have partied too hard. You gotta think, I mean, we're only 2 days separated because, show delay and whatnot. Should they have really been partying?
I mean, he's getting the table out. Whether they're getting ready for some beer pong or they put him through a table, I still don't know.
Or both.
Oh, yeah,
Play
maybe
beer pong and then put him through a table.
Yeah, maybe they'll get a big cup and they have to put one of the Prestige into the cup.
Oh boy. But then that means that whoever, then has to drink the Prestige.
Ooh. I mean, that would it be a very Prestige drink?
I mean, they're called the Prestige, so I imagine so is a big snap, man. Look at this from Matt Bailey on the outside.
Yeah, but now look at this. Scott Osborne working over the arm of Chase Wild.
The table's still there. Could still, come to play as a weapon of some kind. Oh, goodness. You watch my energy drink.
Oh, you need an energy drink to stay awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now Chase Wild is working over on Scott Osborne in the middle of the ring.
Oh, well,
But wait.
What the hell?
Who is this man? Chase Wild. The referee trying to get him to stay. But, oh. No, Chase, you need to focus on the match.
Yeah, you need to focus on the match. Stop looking at this individual. Get back to the ring.
Yeah, get back into the ring. But Chase continuing down on him here. And now the big punches here. But
these two brawling.
And these two brawling. But look at those tights. That was like Prestige wear.
Yeah, I think it is. I think this is another member of the Prestige.
Oh my goodness. And
of course, completely
back
legal.
inside the ring, though. Georgie Mack. Chase Wild distracted. 3. Mack.
Oh my god.
And the Prestige have just won back the tag gold.
They've won back the tag gold. But controversy to say the least. I mean, in this instance, though, there's no disqualification. Chase Wild has no one to really blame but himself. He should have just stayed back and not gone out there.
I mean, if he didn't go out there, whoever that man was, I'm sure he would have gone in there to attack him anyways.
He would have, but at least he would have had Georgie back there to try and help prevent the attack. But he went out there and got distracted.
He did. Well, we're going to be moving on, though. Randy Orton saying, with our next pick, we'll be getting a man who knows how to make a show, and not just 1, but 8 shows every time he comes down to the ring. We're, of course, talking about Damian Valentine. It's going to be showtime here on Apex.
Oh my goodness, yeah, the man with 8 abs. Damian Valentine, a part of Apex now. Well, that is huge.
That is huge news here, indeed. You're going to see that man here in Apex. But now Barnett saying, now we will be taking a man of absolute royalty. The man who will make you bend the knee with his great in-ring ability. I'm, of course, talking about our king, King Marcus. All hail the king.
Oh my goodness, that is huge. And wow, battle for getting King Marcus. Could we see him and Oliver Bisping reignite their feud?
We could very well indeed. King Marcus making his way to Battlefront. That is going to be huge. We're going to be moving on as Amber Baker will be going one-on-one against Casey Blade. Extreme Rules. Amber Baker will be looking to get blood after what Casey Blade did earlier this evening.
And of course, Casey Blade and Faith Hawkins attacking Violet Edwards. And yeah, as you said, Amber Baker is looking for revenge. She's looking for blood. She's looking to break bones.
Yeah, looking to break bones, but well, coming out first, it is Amber Baker.
We'll see. Will Amber Baker tonight be able to get the revenge? Will she spill blood? Will she break bones? Because that is what is on her mind here tonight, causing complete chaos in the ring and hurting Casey Blade here tonight.
I'll be looking to hurt her here this evening. Amber Baker, just after what she saw happen to Violet Edwards, after Faith Hawkins, who was a Battlefront star, joining a fellow Battlefront star, attacking Violet Edwards, now an Apex star, of course, Faith Hawkins. Just, I can only imagine what could be coursing through her right now. What could she be thinking after what Violet did? I mean, after what happened to Violet, I should say.
Yeah. Nice. Well, yeah, what's going for a mind will fight out. I mean, it said pure rage, I believe, is what's going through the mind of Amber Baker right now.
What we're gonna be seeing coming out next, it is Casey Blade.
Well, Casey Blade though will be looking to make the night even worse for Chaos Intent by getting a big victory against Amber Baker here tonight. Instead, we see what her and Faith Hawkins did earlier on tonight, attacking Violet Edwards as well. This one looks to make things even worse for Chaos Intent.
Yeah, should be making it worse for Chaos Intent, but can Casey Blade continue on it here after that big attack, taking out the ace, Amber Baker? It's going to be a rough task. I mean, sure, Violet's not out here with her, but Amber can't get it done by herself, and will she be able to get it done against Casey Blade?
Yes, we'll find out. Yeah, Amber Baker can definitely do it by herself. In fact, this Casey Blade doesn't have Faith Hawkins out here either, so this is straight one-on-one action here. This will be very interesting to see who gets the win.
It'll be very interesting indeed. You know, I will say though, I mean, maybe Faith Hawkins only attacked with her because they were both Battlefront stars. They were the two Battlefront stars here fighting tonight. And maybe they'll, bring in the good brand togetherness. But now, Faith Hawkins isn't even with Battlefront anymore, though. She's now with Apex after that attack.
Yes. Now with Apex, it makes just things that ever so interesting. Don't know what could happen. Yeah, could Faith Hawkins have made a horrible mistake here tonight?
Yeah, could she indeed? Into a cover, straight into it? No.
It's a technical ability of Amber Baker to go into her brain buster, roll straight through into the cover. Very impressive. As Amber Baker right now is in the dominant control.
Yeah, she's in dominant control. Amber Baker looking to try and take out Casey Blade here, but now what is she looking to do as it gets a little frozen up there for whatever reason?
I don't know what happened there. It's completely frozen for me and I couldn't hear you.
Huh. Very interesting, but it looks like it's
sort of coming back.
Yeah, it's starting to come back.
Monkeys, do your goddamn jobs.
Yeah, I think the production monkeys are currently messing with us here. But right now we are getting no sound from the in-ring, but here we go. And well, if I know anything about what happens usually in this, it's gonna be a little bit of a long little freeze here as Casey Blade staring into Amber Baker. Yeah, as someone saying in the chat, they're fighting too hard. I say production monkeys.
I want to know why it's monkeys. Can we not get them replaced?
They're cheap. You know, I mean...
what's the going rate for production cats?
Wait, see, I feel like cats will be too focused on trying to take selfies for their Instagram.
Ah, that's a good point. Production dogs.
I mean, man's best friends, but... I mean, they're man's best friends, so are they going to help women's matches?
That is true. So are you saying all dogs are sexist?
They could be. They could be. Someone said it was from Area 51. Actually, Lacey Evans trying to time travel.
Oh, son of a bitch! Wait, forget. No, I think I can make a call to Area 51. I know what we need.
Okay, what do you need?
Production xenomorphs. Though it could be very dangerous. We've got to make sure none of them get cut. None of them get any scratches. Otherwise, we're going to have an acid problem.
That is true, but that would melt everything if they
more cost
effective.
Actually, production xenomorphs probably a bad idea.
Someone said production snakes. I mean, snakes, they can't go on planes. That does help.
But then Samuel Jackson will then go, I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking production truck.
Yeah, we don't want to be enemies of Samuel Jackson.
Nah.
I mean, plus they don't have fingers. They have fangs.
That's a very good point.
Well, Amber Baker, don't try to take out
with the monkeys.
Yeah, we'll just deal with the monkeys. Now Casey Blade throwing Amber Baker out here and back inside the ring.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Amber Baker right now is in trouble as the match. Now finally, we're getting back into the swing of things. It's the sound back.
Okay, another suggestion. I don't know how to go about this, but a production predator. I mean, I don't know if like the Xenomorphs would like that one. The one that you.
Oh no, they wouldn't. It's a baseball bat.
Oh, spear!
Oh, what's a spear from Casey? Yeah, that might cause some issues.
That might cause some issues.
No, they're more friendly if you offer them tech.
And production is tech.
Sure. Oh my goodness, a pop-up kick by Amber Baker.
Yeah, here's pop-up kick by Amber Baker. Now looking to take her out here. Has her up and taken down.
Production marshals, but don't play folk music near them. Their brains will explode. Get that reference, you're my friend.
You know, I feel like the monkeys, though, they like to listen to folk music, though. They have the radio sets.
Oh dear. As up, Casey go, no, I beat you. No!
But onto a bat.
Yeah, onto the basement. You can see Amber Baker holding her back there. Will take quite a bit of damage to his Casey Blade. Oh no.
Oh, cross body. Oh. Hitting with the legs, though, not the body.
Yeah, and she overshot that a slight bit. She still hit her target, but not in the way Casey Blade had intended. But oh, look at this, an extra
armbar on the outside. As we're getting more suggestions, we got production zebras, but I feel like that would be only in black and white. We need color.
Yep.
Production hyenas. I feel like we would just be filled with random laughter throughout the night.
That's true. Don't need that. Oh, try for the bada swing.
Bada swing and a mess.
And Casey's like, nope, you're not using the bats. Says, Amber Baker got close right onto the bats.
Yeah, onto the bat. Not looking good for Amber. Has her up, taken down. Now, what is she thinking here?
Yeah. Pointing at her. And
running knee. Cover. 1, 2. No. Alright, production Eagles. Is that too American?
Yeah, we may get the national anthem constantly blaring through the speakers.
Production Havocs.
Production, what now?
Havocs?
Why is Jimmy Havoc in production?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it might go a little too extreme, but would that be too bad?
If he's in production, every match is going to be a death match.
Okay, we're not ECW. Oh, gotcha. Alright, or Japan.
No, death matches, but it's like light tubes, barbed wire, you name it, he'll have it.
Okay, we're not
staple gun.
Alright, we're not CZW.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait.
It's Baker. Oh, no.
Could be onto the chair. Oh!
Not quite, but still doing some damage.
And then the kick, and well, I think the back hitting the chair here. Amber Baker could be coming back here. Knee to the face.
And knee right to the face as Amber Baker looks like she's making a big
comeback.
A
slap.
Oh,
how
what
disrespectful.
Disrespectful slappers. Now, back into the ring, and Amber Baker is feeling fired up that she could be on the very edges of victory.
Went for a kick into the midsection, was able to get it. Casey Blade having her into the side there. Fireman's carry. Alright, production sharks. Hear me out here. It's going to be underwater.
Yeah, I shall be underwater, and do we really need a case of Sharknado every now and again being shown on the Titantron?
But it could be Shark Week every week.
It could be, but we also run a risk of some major issues with Shark Week being put on the Titantron instead of match and Sharknado.
Alright, fair enough. But into a cover. 1, 2, no.
Production Dolphins, they are very smart.
Very smart. But again, we're still running into the same problem with underwater.
That's just, oh goodness, I don't know what the case it was. Face hit the bat on the way down, but it looked like a bad landing.
Production Meerkats? Basically monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know if they can do any better. Though there are two meerkats who run an insurance company, so...
We really need to tell Gary that. Production pigs. They might eat everything.
Yeah, they probably will, and then I'll want to eat them.
But now, Amber maybe has it in. 1, 2, no.
Oh, just a toucan. He's really been going at it with everything they got. Yeah, say Amber Baker's looking for vengeance and Casey Blade's looking to prove a point, but misses that. Amber Baker now just Darcy's kicking with everything she's got.
Yeah.
As our fans, you can see how Editor is up for this one.
As well, Casey's rolling to the outside. Amber's early celebration early.
Well,
look at this, Aaron from behind. Oh no.
What is this about? I mean, Aaron's a member of Flag Fight Like a Cow.
Well, I mean, we just saw them lose to Chaos and 10 last week. Oh my goodness.
I mean, get involved with Casey Blade's match. I mean, we've heard all about these women tag team titles becoming a thing. Is this what this is all about?
Yeah, could be what this is all about here indeed. Flag trying to take even more out of Chaos Intense. Now into a cover. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Casey Blade gets the victory. I mean, big assistance from Aaron there to get the victory. My goodness, well, just a bad night for Chaos Intense continues on.
Yeah, bad night for Chaos Intense. Fido is being taken out. Now Amber Baker losing to Casey Blade with the help of Flag. We're going to be moving on. More draft picks saying with our next pick, we will be picking a former Triple Crown champion in El Mystico. He will be a great addition to our brand, bringing in a former world champion. Maybe he can reach those heights again under Apex.
Oh, wow, my goodness, that is a big pick for Randy on for Apex to get former Triple Crown champion.
Yeah, former Triple Crown champion El Mystico. Could it be bringing great addition here onto Apex? But let's see what Bourne is going to go for, saying, well, after getting the king, it would be only right if this guard, the men who took out the last kingship away from over Bisping, I'm of course talking about the Kingslayers, Noki and Umuggle.
That is huge, and well, only right here to get the King's Guards, well, get the Kingslayers, I should say, over to Battlefront to join King Marcus.
Yeah, joining King Marcus, and well, huge tag team there from Barn of the Brain Hannon. As we're going to be moving on into our main event of the evening, Alexander Vachon will be going against Sergio Potier.
Wow, what a match. This is going to be, the huge main event. One of these two is going to go for the Triple Crown Championship, of course. They will also have to sacrifice their own current championships to see who will get the win.
As well, coming out first, it is our United States champion, Alexander Vachon.
We'll see. Can it be Alexander Vachon to get the victory tonight? Just like Sergio Potier. He's just one of those guys who's very much unstoppable. Hasn't really had that many losses. The only loss was mentioned before he's had, of course, is the knockout loss to Notorious GB3.
Yeah, knockout. He is yet to win woos by in singles action, by pinfall or submission. This could be his night here, though, with a huge adversary and a man in similar stances here as far as single matches go in Sergio Potier.
Yeah, of course. So it's going to be a very hard-fought matchup between the two. You do not want to go anywhere. This is going to be one hell of a contest.
Yeah, one hell of a contest here indeed, as Vachon is looking ready here, but I don't know if he's going to be ready for this French monster, Sergio Potier.
As I said, it's also when it comes to singles competition. Well, he is undefeated in singles competition. He has been pinned before, but that's in multi-man matches where it took a hell of a lot to put him away. So these two are very similar in that regard, that they just seem unstoppable. I don't know if Sergio's just another level compared to Alexander Vachon.
As well, Sergio Potier. I mean, you look at both these guys' careers. Like we said, in singles action, they've been almost nearly undefeated. I mean, well, singles action, I believe Potier is undefeated. Oh, but
my fucking eyes! Ow.
Can you see?
Kind of. I'm still. I was actually going to mention about Zach stunning and blinding.
You were going to mention about it.
Yeah, I watched the footage.
Yeah?
Okay, there's nothing on the footage to suggest he done it, but I got blinded during his match at Soul Survivor.
I didn't get blinded. I don't know how.
I don't know how you survived. Oh, I get it. Indoctrinated people are immune to it.
You're immune to it?
Yeah, you're an indoctrinated fool, so of course you don't get blinded by his light.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am not an indoctrinated fool. Zach Stunning, he's a great man. But, I mean, we gotta be continuing, though, with this main event, though.
Yeah, I only brought it up because of Sergio's goddamn blinding light. No one's immune to that.
No one is immune to that. That is a flashbang bigger than any SWAT team has.
God, Lord, can you imagine if Sergio was on a SWAT team? You know, I think every gang, every terrorist in the world would be like, you know what, I'm out. No, I'm done with this.
They have to either be out or not be able to see ever again.
Yeah. No, the moment Sergio's announced as a member of a SWAT team, every criminal in the world just goes, no, I'm done. I'm gonna fix my life. I'm not dealing with him. Not
dealing with him, indeed. Well, Vaishon going for a cover here. One. No.
I mean, it'll take a lot more than that to put away Sergio, but what I think Vaishon is trying to do is wear down the big guy. It's forced him to use up energy and kickouts. You see, in terms of size, Vaishon isn't that much, smaller than Sergio.
He really isn't.
Oh!
But when you see, there it is. I mean, Vaishon, usually Sergio Potier knocks out any opponent with ease. Vaishon, near size.
As I said, these two, in terms of height, I think Sergio's maybe a tiny bit taller. And in terms of body mass, Sergio would only be a little bit bigger, so this is very interesting.
But look at this. Higher risk,
God.
higher reward.
Oh my
God. And this is what it means to Sergio Potier. Oh my God. No.
We've seen this before. It's very rare he does, but when he does, it's scary. Oh, splash!
Sean may have very well looked into the eyes of death.
They might have so as a cover. No, look at the leg. No. You can see once again, it always forces you to use up energy when you're being covered. And even more so when it's by a big guy like Sergio.
Now, we did get one more suggestion for the production. I think this will be our last one. Production rules.
They're already wrestlers.
You're right. But I mean, they have family. I mean, they're brothers.
True.
But would it become the Morgan and William Wolf show?
Yeah, I feel like it would. We'd only have, 2 matches on each, each show, maybe, if one of them, I don't know.
Maybe one of them puts on a mask.
Maybe so, but whoever it is, they've always got to go over. Wolf always has to win. Wolf wins, LOL.
It's like when the NWO tried to make their own show.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm glad we solved that problem. But
so no Wolves in production.
But now, Vaishon picking up Sergio Potier! Look at this!
I think Vaishon may be one of the few people who can do that to Sergio. This is something Sergio's got to be prepared for. It's the fact he's got someone, I believe, who can match up to him.
Yeah, I mean, this is something I don't think Sergio really ever thought could have ever happened. That a man could have lifted him up the way he did.
Now look at this, but clearly clearly in the ropes there. But Sergio now is back in control, looking to try and finish things. But no, Vaishon once again countering.
Yeah, countering here and taking down. But now Sergio lifting. We're trying to get up, but now Vaishon, though, taking control.
Sergio now
into the cover. 1.
No, hook up the leg.
2. No.
Maybe if he had hooked the leg, he would have got that closer to a 3. Maybe even got a 3. That's a mistake on the part of Alexander Vaishon.
Yeah, made very well indeed. Is now. We see Vaishon just working over.
Yeah, just work it out the dish there, and then all the knees into the back and rolls through. And then, what a knee right into the face.
It's now, now just a big punch straight to the face of Vaishon.
Nasty forearm shot, but Vaishon seems to, fight it off. And Vaishon feeling in dominant control. It's very rarely seen Sergio in this kind of situation. Look at this! Again, ridiculous power by Alexander Vaishon. But then Sergio, so quick to come back. It's almost like he's offended by that.
I think he was. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen a man pick up Sergio like we've seen Vaishon do tonight. But look at this. Has him up against the ropes.
And it brings him down. Look, it's add damage to bring him down onto the ropes. Could that be it? Could Sergio get a shot at the Triple title?
No!
Vaishon able to kick out, and Sergio cannot believe it.
Yeah, could not believe it here indeed. But now, what is he looking to do? Just kicking him while he's down. Oh, what is Sergio looking to do? Just a big chop and again.
Big chops. It's bringing down Faishon. And now what in the world?
What is
He's grabbing at the arms. I don't think I've ever seen this from him before.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to almost like take them out their sockets. Cover no hook and a leg, and Faishon once again kicks out. But that time it wasn't a powerful kick out, he just quickly got the shoulder up.
There's now Sergio has him up and now taking out the leg.
And Faishon now once again gets back in control and brings him down.
Yes, but now what is this? We're gonna go for it. Wait! Travis Turner attacking both men here. Well, ref calling away the match, telling Travis Turner to get our Triple Crown champion, attacking both men.
Oh my God! Well, what does this do about the Triple Crown title match?
I don't know, but look, the match has been called off. We're gonna be doing our last draft picks here, saying with Randy saying with our final pick, we were picking the Dark Man. Some people could think with this pick we were getting two people, but they were in one skin. I'm talking about Denny Six. He will be looking to bring carnage here on Apex.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, it seems like T6 and Sextani may not be finished, but that is a huge pick.
Yeah, a huge pick here by Randy. And now Barnard Hands, last pick, saying, now for our final pick, we'll be taking a man who's been underutilized here. I'm talking about, of course, Thomas Sen. He will be better in use in Battlefront. And low. Barnard, you're looking to try and pick up people underutilized.
And well, we'll see what he can do with the people he deems as being underutilized. But this is huge. Barnard, Brennan, and Randy, their last draft picks. I still don't know what to make of what we just witnessed our last match. I was hoping maybe Randy may have said something or Barnett would have, but we'll have to find out later.
We're going to have to find out later. Keep close tabs onto our Twitter. I'm sure we will be announcing something about what just happened. I mean, that was a great match between both men, and then getting ended like that. Well, with that being said, Jason, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
And with that being said, I'm, of course, your main commentator, John Alderman, and I will see you guys this Thursday night for Battlefront.